Hello. Lai Tiu Ka was shocked when he discovered the truth. She is pregnant. Not with anyone else, but with her ex-husband. Her heart felt like it was tightening, confused with a series of unanswered questions. Why does this happen? How she faced it. Blame yourself for not being worthy. Lai Tiu Ka feels lost in her own life. She is not a perfect woman, but she never thought that. I will fall into such an ironic situation. She didn't know what to do next. Don't know. Have to face the eyes of people around. But what she worries most, not the judgment of the world, but the future of the baby in the womb. In another corner, Hung is a lover, but also cannot help but feel troubled. He is a man of experience. Understand the difficulties of a single mother. Hung knew he could not turn a blind eye. But you can't change reality. The inner turmoil made him even more tired. And then the story reached CEO James. A cold man, but always thinks deeply. When she learned that Lai Tiu Ka was pregnant with her ex-husband's son, James could not hide his surprise. This is not something you could have foreseen. A sudden wave of emotion came over, making him unable to maintain his usual composure. James was a little confused at first. He worries about his brother, someone who has had too much trouble. Does he have the strength to face this reality? Does he have the courage to take responsibility? But after long nights of thinking, James gradually realized that there are things that cannot be controlled. Instead of opposing or trying to prevent, he decided to support his brother. Because more than anyone, I understand that love and responsibility cannot be bound by social prejudices. Even though I know there is a storm ahead. But James believes that each person will find the right path for themselves. In the following days, Lai Tiu Ka lived in conflict. She didn't know whether to keep or give up the baby. Part of her wanted to run away, want to end it all, before things get worse. But another part can't bear it. This is the little life growing inside her, is the blood she cannot deny. Every night, she lies in the empty room looking up to the ceiling and think about the future. If keep the child, how will she face people's eyes? If she gives up, will she regret it for the rest of her life? At the same time, James also fell into a spiral of thoughts. I cannot understand. Why did it have to go this far? Is the eldest brother. He always tries to protect his younger brother from trouble. But this time, he made a big mistake. One evening, James went to see his younger brother Hung. When he saw Hung's confused eyes, James understood. He has no regrets because of his feelings for Lai Tiu Ka. But you don't know how to deal with the current situation. What do you think? Hung asked in a low voice. James was silent for a long time and then spoke slowly. Do you love her? Hung looked up at him. Without thinking, he answered immediately. James sighed softly. Love is one thing, but have the ability to protect their people. Love or not is another story. If so, I have to take responsibility. James said with a serious look. Not only with Lai Tiu Ka, but also with the baby. Hung nodded, but his heart was still filled with worries. The next day, Hung went to find Lai Tiu Ka. When he saw her, he suddenly realized that she had lost a lot of weight. Her eyes were dark from sleepless nights. I'm fine, Hung asked in a deep voice. Lai Tiu Ka did not answer immediately. She looked at him for a long time and then smiled sadly. I think a pregnant woman in this situation. Can it be okay? Hung is silent. He knew he had no right to ask for her forgiveness, but he couldn't stand looking at her alone. Endure all. Lai Tiu Ka will take responsibility, he said with determination in his eyes. No matter what you choose, I will still be by your side. Lai Tiuka looked at him. An indescribable feeling arose in her heart. She cannot be sure. Can Hong go all the way with her? But at least now she is not alone anymore. There are still many challenges ahead, but in her heart, a small ray of hope has begun to shine.